Is Star Wars a sci-fi?
Yes.
No, it's
Yes,
not.
nigga, it's the progenitor. It's the progenitor of sci-fi.
No.
Nigga.
What are you gonna say? It's fantasy.
It is, bro.
Oh
It's
my
space
God.
magic, nigga.
So what is okay? Get the,
I'm just saying, bro. It's
Bruh.
space magic.
Low-key made me mad with that.
It's
Hell
space
no.
magic.
But I'm gonna
Star
let you-
Wars is more
I'm-
fantasy than it is sci-fi.
I'm gonna let you have it.
That's true. I guess Star Trek is more the sci-fi.
Star Trek is straight up straight
Yeah.
sci-fi.
I'll get it.
Alright.
Bro, the main
All
character
right.
got
You're
powers to
right,
see
bro.
spirits, my
Man,
nigga.
alright,
I'm just
bro.
saying.
All right, bro. You get it. You got it, bro.
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
I'm
bro.
a little mad at it, but
Yeah,
But I mean,
you're
but-
honestly right. there.
Bro,
You're honestly
because you got to
Wait.
think the things they go into detail about
It is like
are the fantasy aspects.
Yeah.
Okay, they fly spaceships, nigga. We don't know nothing about them engines,
they
nigga.
don't get. Yeah, they don't get into
Star Trek, nigga. You know everything about that teleporter.
all right, you got it.
Star Wars is all politics and fantasy.
You
You're
got
Bro,
right.
it-
You're right. You're right.
You got it.
Just saying.
Man, nigga,
You don't know.
I didn't like
fuck
that.
you for a good take. Yeah, bro.
I didn't like
I'm just
that.
saying, because when you really think about Star Wars, the things you can explain
Good at
are the
hot take.
fantasy aspects. You cannot explain none of the science behind Star Wars.
Very true.
The only thing that they have is regular is physics.
Yeah.
Yo, I know we're about to talk about Supergirl, but watching this trailer, low key,
Just pissed me
we
off.
gonna talk about this.
How
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I've never seen the trailer.
How
Hold on.
You
As
should
it was.
because it literally like
It's so bro.
you think the movie's gonna be so different, bro.
That's why I guess bro.
I'm muted.
Shit was so ass.
Whoa, you can press M to mute?
How do you be using YouTube?
Nigga, I just, you know,
Ah.
that's a whole double click, though.
Valid. Ass. This nigga.
Okay. Man, that edit is everything, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
This movie, whoever,
That edit is,
whoever
man,
made this trailer,
cooked.
I know marketing's so thankful for them, bro.
Yeah, but in the end, it didn't matter. Cause it's still lost.
See, why would they show the main vice of like the dog getting hit? Like,
Mind you, this is supposed to be like the magnum opus fight scene, bro.
yeah. See, this is why I don't watch trailers, nigga. You
They
seeing
literally showed
every
the
busting
whole
scene.
movie, bro. And see, they had to use every busing scene of the movie
Yeah.
They-
in
bro,
the
they literally got
trailer,
every
right,
fight-
Mike?
This shit ass, bro.
They got every fight sequence in here.
So ass, bro.
Dude, they even have all of.
Well, was
Crypto
that laser
scenes.
flying out of water? Was that shit? That shit wasn't.
Scenes in this trailer.
It's like this is making
Y'all,
me
that
not like
laser
it
flying
so
out of
much
water
more.
scene was not in the movie.
Yeah. Oh, Supergirl, yeah, I'm Supergirl.
Yeah, movie trailers are entirely way too long, bro.
Bro, they sold the whole movie.
But also, they don't really show off the girl like the other main character. You don't really understand
Because
why
she's
she here.
trash. They knew they couldn't show off anything about her. There's nothing to show off. She's garbage.
Mind you, that's the whole, like, sweet part of the movie. Like, you think there's gonna be more scenes because of this.
Wow.
Bro, do the intro.
What are we calling this again? Is Vista versus?
VistaVision.
Ah, yeah. All right, y'all. We back at it again with another Vista Visions, and today we are talking about a super great movie. The gun doesn't
Nah,
jam.
he's trying to piss me off.
Nah, the gun doesn't jam. The gun never jams. Today we were talking about Supergirl.
He's trying to piss me off.
Never
Um,
jams. I don't. Can you really
yeah.
even count this one? Ah, okay.
Nah.
Nah, he's rage baiting. He's
So-
rage baiting everybody. I'm sorry.
How are we starting with this? Like, also, bro, where am I supposed to look as being the
You-
middle guy today? Just straight?
Yeah,
I
bro.
I can't look at none of you.
No, you could look, bro. Just keep the mic in
Yeah,
front of
bro.
you, bro.
Oh.
It's like, see, I be doing shit like this. And
see what I'm saying?
So I just have to do one of these.
Yeah, but
He's
Mikey
right,
right
he's
here.
Right, he's right. Yeah,
Okay,
bro,
okay,
'cause I'll be
okay.
like-
Because I'm over here like, man, I'm gonna look so weird.
Nah,
just-
bro, you
And
could
then, like, I don't
move,
want
bro.
my-
Just keep the mic with you, bro.
Nah, I'm over here like, man,
Nah,
bro.
bro.
Omi got mad at us last time.
Bro, the audio, niggas don't know how to speak in mics, and that's okay.
No, valid. We're learning.
But yeah, I feel like we could start with ratings,
Oh, okay.
Pros,
Let's just start with that. bro.
cons,
Right.
mainly because I feel like the pros might be shorter than the cons.
So are we just doing ratings first?
Yeah, just rating first.
Okay,
I'll
Who
start.
Yeah, you should.
I
say
give the
that.
movie a solid 8 out of 10.
8? Okay.
Yeah, and you know, I'll get into why I give it an 8 out of 10 later, but like I'll give it an 8 out of 10. I was in there and I enjoyed myself. Was it what I expected? Did I feel like I left with something? No. But was it like yeah, you know, I was like,
My rating isn't too far off. I'm gonna give it a 7. I enjoyed it. I have some very strong critiques of it, but like, it was okay.
4. 4. That movie was a 4. These niggas are bullshit. I don't care.
Yo,
It's a
4.
Movie, it was a 4, bro.
okay, let's get to the
Movie was a
pros.
4, bro.
I'm a big fan of a girl who played Supergirl, Millie. I can't pronounce her last name, but she was in House of Dragon season 1, so I really fucked with that. I saw her again. I like the designs for the aliens on the bus and in the bar scene where Lobo's introduced. Mike felt like they were generic, like Guardians of the Galaxy, but I feel like you haven't seen Guardians of the Galaxy in a minute, because I thought the alien designs were really good and unique compared to like the dude who was drooling on her, to the verse scene where the dude at the bar is trying to hit on her. I feel like I like the alien designs really well. I was a fan of the colors.
Okay.
Visually, I wasn't really too mad about anything color wise. Soundtrack, score, all that was calm. And the pacing was cool. But yeah, nah. And also, I really like this because my big thing when it comes to stuff like Supergirl and like kind of like with the John Wick and the ballerina, when somebody does the exact same thing as somebody else, you really got to distinguish the fighting styles. And so I liked how the fight choreography was very different than how Kal-El fights, which I also thought was interesting because it's like, technically this nigga Cal should be a better fighter. Nigga, you've had these powers for a grip. But also, I don't know what it was like on Argo, but I feel like she had to traditionally learn how to fight. Like, this nigga Cal's always had powers.
Exactly.
So he kind of gets off with not learning how to fight.
Yeah. I mean, like, even we kind of see it in the movie, bro. Like, people aren't scared of her.
Yeah.
Like, people be scared of
she probably
Superman.
she has to hang with more like niggas on her level.
Exactly. Like they're like, okay, you have powers, let's go.
Superman had to box for the first time with the Bizarro nigga.
Yeah, he had to box with himself, nigga.
And he's like, whoa.
Yeah.
Also, something I like, which is kind of annoying, but I guess it's like, damn, nigga, you be drunk all day. Like, you really don't be living real life. Shorty forgetting she got certain powers.
Nah,
Because, like, when they was in the scene where she was looking for Shorty, I'm like, nigga, you got super hearing, nigga. I'm like, what?
Yeah, that's not
And so I don't know if this
that's
was
called bad writing.
No, that's not. I don't know.
Bad
I don't
writing.
know.
That's not
I don't know.
or just like the
I don't
character.
know.
They purposely forgot the writers. They do this thing where they don't know the character that they're writing, and it becomes bad.
Bro, who knows? Who knows?
It's established that she can do that.
No, because also in
they should have
Superman.
just to continue
Nah, but in Superman there were certain times where he didn't use certain powers where it made sense too, you know. But also no, I'll say this. In all I feel like in all the times we've seen Superman, the frost breath gets highly underused.
Cause it's a lame power, and like low key, it's the worst time to use. Like the times to use it be so sparse. The only time like he really has to use the frost breath is when he fucks up with the laser eyes too much.
Nah,
like that's the
I'm just saying, bro. I feel like the frost breath
like some fire shit.
be
Like,
getting underused.
I mean, but okay,
and he still used that in goddamn Superman.
Once.
He still, but like he still, it was a big moment.
I don't know, but I think
so
that's
she doesn't use a power at all.
She doesn't use it at all in this whole movie. She doesn't use frost breath.
And it's
cool. It's a
cool.
really mid power.
All right, never mind it. Shoot, I got, you know. First Michael was like, "Oh, that's bad writing." Now that power ass.
Okay. The super hearing part is like that's just a natural sense, bro. Because it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you're.
But also,
right.
it's
She
like
should've
you gotta
easily been
think.
able to
I
hurt
feel
her.
like Clark give a fuck. She seems like she don't really give a fuck.
She definitely gives a fuck. That's why I was like, I don't know, but like Vic, you get into your accounts, bro.
No, yeah, go
Alright,
ahead, bro.
so pros and whatever. All right. Some easy ones. I did like how it looked visually at times. I do think the aliens look generic. Okay, no, I do think the aliens look generic in the sense that, like, it just reminded me of Guardians of the Galaxy, bro. That's not a good thing, though. Like, it's like, this is supposed to be another nigga's franchise. It's like a whole other franchise, you know what I mean?
Bro, yeah.
So it's like, I do see that critique, but I don't think anything really looked bad. I will say, like, I do think you can tell that this movie didn't have as big as a budget as Superman at times, but it was still able to be a great movie. Even besides that, I
Just
think
for the audience, the budget for Supergirl was 175 mil,
yep.
while the budget for Superman was 250 mil.
Mm.
And just for reference, Thunderbolts was
Yeah.
made off 180 mil.
And I was gonna say that in the same, but at the same time, I also saw Thunderbolts in IMAX, and that movie looked leagues better. Like the way that it
100%,
shot, or at least
1000%
the way
better.
that it made me feel, it looked better than Supergirl. But I'm not gonna let that that's just something I wanted to say. I think there were very great parts in the movie that I enjoyed. I thought were really good, and then there were parts of the movie that I just didn't care for. I think we can maybe get into this later. Especially coming off of Superman, I feel like we should have done something else with Crypto. Bro's been captured or hurt 2 movies in a row, and
They don't got no plots.
exactly right. And
Yeah,
and
bro.
my biggest critique in that is I don't usually you watch the trailer, and I didn't really watch any of the trailers for this, but since we just did it for the episode, you genuinely see all of Bro's scenes in the trailer, and it's kind of crazy to me.
For real, you
And it's that's crazy, and I just feel like it was a lazy plot device to use for this movie, and maybe I'm wrong for that, maybe I'm not, but I just feel like we could have done something better. Also, I found myself at times enjoying the flashbacks way more
Yep.
than the actual
that's my
current
big pro.
movie.
Yeah.
And I thought that was crazy, because if that's the case, I could have just preferred a whole movie back when she was a kid,
Yeah.
and then it ends of her going to Earth or something like that,
geez.
or her just experiencing Earth for the first time. I think that would have been a way better
Yeah.
origin story. But then it's also weird, because if you watch Superman, she's in Superman. Also, that's another thing. I had expectations, and that's okay that they didn't come true. But I think after you watch Superman and you do see her in Superman, you just think Supergirl is gonna be different. I thought it was gonna be a little more of a wilder movie. I thought it was gonna be oh, this is gonna sound crazy. Okay, I was gonna say, it makes me want to say I wish it felt a little more like Guardians 1, but in the sense that that's a great origin story.
I
Like,
agree.
I just
If
know
you're gonna
more
if
about
you're
the
gonna
character.
bite some shit, bro, bite it all the fucking way, bro. If you're gonna
And then,
fucking try
bro,
to copy some shit, copy it.
talking, and I know I'm going on for a long time, guys. You can really cut my stuff, bro. But that's another thing, bro. Why did she have the headphones music thing like Star Wars?
Bro, you could have had any
Bro, no, see,
headphones.
and
It's
I'm
come
glad
on,
you're
bro.
into this, bro, because it's what are we doing
Literally,
here?
she's fucking Star-Lord, girl. That's not Supergirl, bro.
Dude, and this is the only other thing I'll say. English isn't even her first language.
Yeah,
So
not even.
why is she this into Earth music?
She
Not
should've-
to say she shouldn't be into it, but I just feel
Yeah, shit,
the connection's different.
you could be into it
Star-Lord
a
was
little
from
bit.
Earth. He was getting tapes his mom used to give him to listen to and stuff.
Also,
and
her having kind of a little bit of a Eastern European accent, they.
bro,
if
no,
they
I
had,
would do that. That was
That would have
confusing.
been that would have went stupid,
Bro,
I
no,
don't know.
I just
Cause okay, so my pros of the movie were Millie Alcock, bro. She did do a great job.
Oh, cool, yeah.
From what she could do, you
Dude,
know what I'm saying?
I think she nailed it.
Yeah,
I
bro.
think she
She
nailed it.
really did a great job. I'm excited to see her in other stuff
Bro, I think she
because I feel like now she really knows this character, and other directors will be able to utilize the relationship she has with the character in a better way. Now that it's really in that shared universe shit.
exactly.
I feel like James Gunn is, if he was really we'll talk about some of the producing choices and stuff later, but if he was really producer on this movie and had a lot of creative decisions, he's a way better director than producer. So I feel like in the Superman sequel, she's supposed to have a bigger role in that. So if I feel like they'll just do a better job with her character in that movie, and I'm excited to see more of her. I thought the fight scenes were really good and really cool. I do love the ending fight scene. No matter what criticism I'm about to say about the movie, I am about to roast the fuck out this movie. But The fight scene was cold. Like
Yeah.
that last fight scene was raw. as hell,
Which
bro.
last fight scene? Like the full last fight scene, or like
Yeah.
the ship?
Like the full last fight scene. Even like the whole ship sequence
Like
kind of
when she gets shot by the arrows, like when she first comes,
No. I'm talking about like the very end.
like in the circle.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And
Hey,
like
man.
where her and Lobo kind of blew up like the ship together.
They
I thought all the flashback stuff was really good. Everything else was terrible.
all right, man. Mike, you want to kick us off with the cons, bro?
Yeah, bro. Shit, where should I start?
Where should I start? It's crazy.
We'll just like go through the movie, I guess. Like,
Can I start off with something then?
yeah. Actually, y'all should go with your cons,
Dude,
and then I'll just like.
and-
go on.
I don't know who this actress is. God bless her. But whoever wrote
Stop
this
putting
little
kids in
girl,
movies, bro.
Exactly,
Stop
bro.
putting kids in movies
I
for
didn't-
adults.
Thor:
I
Love
didn't-
and Thunder.
I didn't
Stop
really
putting
like
kids in
that.
movies for
Like,
adults. If it's supposed to be like fucking older people are supposed
Like-
to go watch this movie, I don't want to see a fucking child, bro. And like I really get this because we're the niggas like most fresh coming off the generation of like, we're truly like transitioning into adulthood. But now I really see it. Like, yeah, bro. If I had like a kid right now, and like I'm having to go see like kids movies like all the time, and then you see like a movie like for an older person, you have to see like another fucking annoying kid, that just pisses me off.
I just feel like she didn't even have to be in the movie for real.
She didn't. Bro.
Like for like.
And I know she was in the comic, and like I know it's like
bro.
based off a comic or whatever, bro. But we don't have to stick to comics. There's so many things that like niggas leave out of comics. There's so many stuff that like niggas left out of the comic for this movie. Like, you know what I mean? Like they didn't even like include everything from like the Supergirl comic that this was based off of. So I don't understand why she had to be one
She
of
needed a pony.
yeah, you know what? No, but like for real though. No, you're right. Cause like, didn't she have one in the comic book?
Mhm.
Like, yeah, she had. That would have been a
Pony
way better
boyfriend
relationship.
thing. Nah, but it's like the dynamic for her and the horse is weird in the comic, bro.
Whoa,
I
don't even know about this.
Hold on, Horse Girl, Supergirl. What the hell?
Nah, like I don't know.
Honestly, that might have sold better.
Yeah,
Then
shit.
Marketing tap in.
Yeah,
But-
yeah, what other cons? 'Cause,
I mean,
I'll
like,
get into
I'm
my
gonna go like a little bit on like the kid thing too. I only didn't like it because it felt like the character didn't do anything nor learn anything throughout
Nope.
the entire involvement of like and for example, there's this part right when what's the main villain? What's his name? I don't. Who cares, right?
Yeah,
You know, they're
Krem.
Krem.
Oh, Krem, yeah.
Remember, so Krem, he's after this family
Yeah.
and like their little child.
Oh,
Ooh,
wow.
Wow. Okay. And oh wow.
We're gonna put that up on screen. Yo.
And oh well, yeah. Hold on.
Shane
Only
was-
just show me some crazy stuff about
we
the
we
Supergirl
will
comic.
be putting up like what
Like,
we saw on
I
screen.
kind of
about
lost my
Supergirl.
thought. Train of thought.
Yeah, that's
just
You
funny.
know,
saying, bro.
I who cares what I was about to say? This is crazy.
Yeah.
But okay, something else I didn't like. What else? Oh, this felt like Guardians of the Galaxy too much, yo.
Yeah.
And like, I think overall, if this was like a third movie, I don't think I would be that mad. Genuinely, it's the fact that
Agreed.
this is what technically the second movie
The second
in the
movie,
in
bro.
the universe,
Second.
Yeah.
movie.
and we're not, bro. Like, we like the Green. Wait, is the Green Lantern part of
TV
this?
show.
Is this part of this?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a TV show though.
I think I would be less mad if that came out first, bro.
Yeah.
Like, why are we in space? That was my biggest concern. Like my biggest gripe with
That
this whole
part,
movie.
we weren't.
Why
on
are we
Earth.
in space? Like, and I know I shouldn't be comparing Marvel, but like, bro, how many like? And when I say like, I know it's different because Thor and all that, but like,
I
we're
know.
not really in space until
Yeah.
Guardians, bruh.
Yeah,
Nah,
all of Phase
Thor
1
one,
was on Earth.
he was on Earth.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
I mean, like
and,
they had this shit on Asgard, and like they were in
but
space.
that
like,
wasn't
a
even
little
considered
bit.
space. That was just
Yeah.
like, oh, we in Asgard,
Yeah.
bro. So it's like, I do
He was
think,
on a space bus.
For real. It's like,
like,
bro,
I just do think he put us, or like, we got too thrown into the universe a
I'm
little
about to
bit.
roast the fuck
Especially
out this
like,
movie.
I like the comics. I like DC. I'm okay with that. But like, if this is like my second movie in a franchise, and I only know Superman, I feel like this is just too much. Like,
Yeah.
Fair.
I feel like like
It's
it's a
too
little
new.
lame. I feel like Superman should have been in the movie a little more.
Agreed.
Like,
They got his name second on the credits.
man, that's what I'm saying, bruh.
Agreed.
Like,
And he was a big part of the reason that people went to go see it.
and like, bro,
Oh,
I
for
went to
real?
go see Supergirl because of
Like,
the ending
in
of
the trailers,
Superman.
like he's heavy in the trailers, yeah.
Yeah,
And like
And
they
this
tied it, like
Rosen-
they tied it in with
he's
like
in the
literally
movie,
the
like,
whole
twice,
ending. Yeah,
right?
bro.
Yeah.
he's in the movie like 2 flashbacks, and really it's like one.
And still some of the best parts of the movie.
And no, exactly.
Yeah.
But
Did you have cons?
I feel like the movie lacked substance. It was a nothing burger for sure.
valid.
I feel like it's one of those movies where like you didn't have to see this, and I feel like if the second movie in the DCU, you shouldn't make a movie niggas shouldn't have to go see, you know. But like it introduced a whole bunch of characters that we're probably not gonna see again outside of Lobo.
Exactly.
But everybody know Lobo like Deadpool, man. I would say this. I would love to see Lobo in every single DCU movie that takes place in space. Like it would just be cool if he just appeared every single time. But yeah, I would love to see Lobo in like every DCU movie, just as like a little like Mr. Poopy Butthole, like he's just there,
Yeah.
you know. But outside of that, I feel like we're probably not gonna see that little girl again or whatever. She's probably okay. Kara learned some sort of lesson from this.
She didn't
you
learn
know?
any lessons.
But
Bro,
like no
like, that's what
new
I'm
big players got introduced because you got to think
Nobody
even
learned
in,
any lessons.
even in Guardians of the Galaxy 1, we got introduced to the Kree, which we see a follow up to in fucking Captain Marvel. We got
Yeah.
introduced to the Nova Corps, which introduced some like
Dude,
You're
low key,
cooking
and then
right
in
now.
the
Yeah.
second one, it's like Thanos is low key hella involved.
Even Ronan.
yeah, you see what I'm
even-
saying? And it
yeah.
introduced the lore for the Infinity Stones and shit. So it's like I feel like Supergirl did not bring nothing.
Nebula,
Yeah,
Yeah,
who
right.
becomes like one of the low key biggest characters. in
Yeah,
Marvel.
exactly. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like this movie literally did not introduce us to nothing new, nothing of substance.
Yeah.
You like say you didn't see this movie, you gonna know who the fuck Lobo is, man. He like it's not that much depth to that nigga right now. You know, he a bounty hunter, nigga.
Bro, especially where we're at in the universe, like it would have been different, especially if he was hunting down someone we already knew, from a
Right, or
previous
something
movie or
like there was
And-
just nothing to draw curious. There's nothing about this movie that made me be like, oh, I can't
Bro.
wait for the second one. Like there's nothing else like, I can't wait to see what's next. Like Superman ended with like all this shit with Lex Luthor, and you got introduced
Yeah.
to Justice League, Green
Bro.
Lanterns. There's so many like I can't.
There's
wait
the
to see
whole
what's
like,
next.
there's the whole conflict where like Hawkgirl literally just like killed a prime minister.
Yeah,
of the
right. It's like I
country. So
can't
what's
wait
gonna
to see
happen?
what's
Bro.
next.
And we get a continuation of all that stuff in another show, in another.
Peacemaker a little
in
bit.
another-
yeah.
Literally, because then you see fucking you see fucking Rick Flag Sr.
Yeah.
in fucking Superman. You
And
see him
Creature
in that.
Commandos.
Bro, like you literally see that nigga in 3 different places, and so it's like there's nothing from this movie that
And
gets you
that's-
excited for something else.
And that's why this movie is a 4. Because I don't know what y'all's rating system is, but for me personally, bro, a movie is bad when it fails to do what it's supposed to do. And Supergirl, above all else, is supposed to be the second movie in the DCU, and it's supposed to be launching off this new universe, and it's supposed to be showing us, like, giving us an insight into all this new stuff, and it fails to do that, bro. It is so unbelievably boring in some parts that I was legitimately like falling asleep.
Yeah.
Like I was,
yeah.
I was drifting off during all the parts where Ruth talked. I'm so sorry, little girl.
Who's
whoever,
Ruth?
Whoever plays Ruth, let's look up her
Oh,
name.
that's a
So I
little
don't just
girl?
call her a little girl. Yeah,
No.
because I will just be calling her little girl for this whole video, and I'm gonna roast you. So it is what it is. I just don't want to call you little girl.
Eve Ridley.
You did a great job. You probably had terrible direction. They were probably like, act more
Damn.
sad, be more upset about this, go here, act more kind to Kara, or pretend like you're friends more. And that's not on you, because every time they put a kid or kids in adult situations or adult movies or adult shows, Netflix Avatar, Percy Jackson, situations where the audience is for adults, it's going to be ass. So it's not your fault. You got hoed, legitimately. But your performance is probably one of the worst in comic book movies in a long time. Up there with the Madam Web girls. Yeah, you were boring as fuck. I'm sorry. Absolutely boring. Like, I couldn't think of a time where you were on screen. Oh, it doesn't even say.
Saved by the Bell.
Yeah.
He was going in on you.
Nah, I'm still going in. I can't think of a time where you were on screen where I was like, genuinely, why are you here? Like, I don't understand what you're doing for this movie at all. And that's okay, because you're probably going to have a long career in Hollywood where you're going to work with other directors who really know what they're doing and are probably going to utilize your talents. Like, it's not that Eve Ridley at all is untalented. It is the fact that she was put with horrible talents. It's like if you said, like, goddamn, AJ, well, yeah, AJ Diamante just got fucking drafted to the Wizards. So it's exactly like that. You got hold by the draft. It's not your fault. Like, you went to an ass team. Goddamn, Supergirl, you got hold too, bro.
Dude,
you got
OMG,
you
like,
got
yes,
absolutely hold
bro,
too.
like-
This is for me, bro. I grew up on Supergirl in the animated like universe.
Bro, this is what I'm, bro, and
Yeah.
this is a lot of my critiques come from like that like version, like Superman verse, right?
Exactly.
And like even like Crypto's not supposed to go down like that, yo.
He's not. Like,
Like,
they're
what are we
making like the
talking about?
Kryptonians, and like I understand for Superman they were talking about making the Kryptonians weaker to have like more of an audience where it's like, oh, this is a relatable Superman, but he was still powerful. Like, he was still like city level as fuck. Like, Carr didn't even feel like building level in this fucking movie, and like, bro, it's for real. And like, I grew up on the Supergirl.
I think though it's like you gotta think she's probably like that nigga Clark being that yellow sun 24/7 365.
Yes, I do understand like the Red Sun convention thing, but again, that was just dumb. Like, them going to like the Red Suns like every other time just to like be like, oh, now she can't use her powers. It was like, yeah, bro. And then she was on a yellow sun planet literally like for most of the end of the movie.
Yeah, that
Like,
I
she was
didn't-
charging up for
Dude,
a
no,
minute.
bro. As soon as that planet gets introduced, they say this planet has a red sun and a yellow sun, and then I'm sitting there like,
No,
oh,
it was a green.
okay, my bad.
Yellow sun and the green.
It has a green sun
bro.
and a yellow sun, and then I'm like, oh, so she's just gonna get healed when the yellow
And
sun
that brings us
comes.
to the goddamn worst part of the
Damn, that's
movie,
me.
bro. Worst part of the movie was goddamn Krem, the villain. Because number one, how did they know that she would be weak to a green sun?
Let's
Is
talk about
Kryptonian
it.
is Kryptonian lore just fucking like out
Right.
there?
There's
and
only two
everything
of 'em.
just like that.
No, exactly,
There's
bro.
only two of those niggas left. And let me tell you, if their lore is out there, and like they, let's say the
I'm
universe
not
just
gonna
knows
lie.
about them because they were conquerors, right? And Jor-El, and they like, because there is the possibility that Zod is out there, and they know about the Kryptonians, like
Also,
from
though,
Zod, like the other niggas, and like
I'll say
Yeah.
this. That nigga Lex Luthor, the type to go make a public post to the world, like, oh yeah, you running into Superman. Like, he would send a message out into the universe. Superman's
Exactly.
weakness
Okay.
is kryptonite.
Okay.
And
That's
honestly,
not far past that.
that's a great plot
See,
point too.
but
That's some shit he would do.
But here's the thing.
but you're
Green sun is that like a kryptonite sun? Because if it's a kryptonite sun, that means like
Yeah,
that's
I
an
ain't never
entirely
heard that
different
green
thing. where,
No,
like,
I was a little-
exactly. So
I
it's
was a
like
little-
or is it just Kryptonians are weak to like
green.
to green? Exactly, like the fucking green, and that's Green Lantern shit. And number one, this whole movie's plot is just a movie plot for a Green Lantern. Whatever is in
mind
the is in the Lantern
dude, no,
show.
bro, that's so crazy because you're right, bro.
Smooth could have just been the first 3 episodes of Lanterns. I say in the fucking video breakdown, I do a Supergirl and everything, bro. But like literally, they just talk about like, or it would have been so much rawer if the movie opened with Krem killing whatever Green Lantern is in that sector, or you know what I'm being like, if it was just like a random Green Lantern, like not Tomari, we're not gonna hold Tomari like that, but like the squirrel nigga, if like he was like, hey yeah, I'm the Green Lantern and like this shit.
Okay, they got him, bro.
I'm not gonna lie.
Oh,
that
it's
Green
in the
Sun
comic.
shit was in the
It's
comic,
okay,
bro.
they got it,
Okay,
bro.
it's fine then.
I mean, I
If
still
it's in
don't
the
like
comic,
it,
then
but-
He
yeah,
said
whatever,
bad
bro.
writing in the comic.
I still don't like
Right.
You know,
it,
people
but
say this is the greatest Supergirl comic ever, bro. So.
Yeah, I can live with that.
this
if
made
people
me
swear
think
by
it's
the
the
comic.
worst.
Nah,
This
they're
movie
certain
did not
shit.
make me think this is the greatest Supergirl.
In the
comic.
movie, I know the movie hold it, bro, because like in the comic they say that Krem was so much like. First of all, he was just like, he looked like a regular dude. Like, he's a regular dude with red hair. He doesn't have that stupid shit on his face. He doesn't have a
This
stupid
dude doesn't
accent.
look like it. Bro,
Yeah,
it
bro.
felt like Guardians, bro. Like that's what I'm.
Literally, just, and if it's going to feel like Guardians, if you're going to do the bad Guardians, bro, have it do what Guardians did and make it connect to the universe more. You easily could have put Mongol in there. Like, Krem could have been working for Mongol. Mongol is like this intergalactic criminal in the DC comics. He runs this shit called the War World, which is basically like a huge gladiator ring. Krem would have been the perfect nigga to be like, oh yeah, I report to this nigga, or I'm like over here like doing this shit. I'm trying to get like more people like gladiators for the War World. And then like, cause Supergirl multiple like boxes with manga multiple times in the fucking comics and in the DC animated shits. Fucking she does that like Superman does it. You see what I'm talking about? And it's like he's just a regular nigga who's like trying to fight Supergirl. He's not strong like Krem was at all. And so he's like much more crafty. And they talk about like in the comic how it was like
that way better.
yeah, and he was like more of just like
So
an
he just
actual
really knows how
villain
to
who was
fight.
thinking. No, he was like
You
thinking.
gotta also take into account, like, outside of the director and James Gunn and what all those niggas want, the big WB wants toy sales. So
I'm not hearing that because there's
I mean,
nothing
that's just
out
how
of this
character
movie.
design goes,
Bro, there's nothing out of this movie that I feel like a kid would buy a toy from. Like what out of this movie?
I mean,
would
but
a
you gotta
kid
think
buy a
that's
toy
probably
from
what they were
besides
thinking
crypto?
though. That's what they're probably thinking when they change somebody so drastically. That's usually why. It's because of toy sales.
Yeah, easily, but like you got like people have to see the movie first.
I mean, yeah,
Dude,
but that's
like,
not like, bro. But you know how
niggas
the, you
don't
know
think
how
like
you know
that,
how
and
the
that's
game
just-
works though. It's like you gotta have the toy designs
Hey,
already
bro.
made before the movie comes out. You gotta have the characters. That's how
And
that
that's
shit
why
works.
we're gonna change the game, bro. Because if the game is like that, it's all wrong. Because like that's ass.
mean-
Nobody's gonna see the movie. You easily could. You tell me you can't like sell a toy off this nigga. Half like the GI Joe characters, the most popular toys in the '80s, look like more boring versions of this nigga, and that's the most popular toy line of all
It's
time.
really Fortnite skins. Bro.
Exactly, bro. Like they easily like any superhero shit kind of like design. You could sell a toy off. I'm not hearing that. Like
I also-
He's just a red-haired man.
Also, I feel
Yeah,
like
but, like-
with that, I feel like the audience for this movie was very like
that part. How you gonna
they
sell?
they didn't know who they were talking about.
How you gonna sell toys to a movie where it's like the main character is an alcoholic the whole time, but she just wants to save a puppy, but at the same time, the villain is like doing child trafficking shit, but like they're just making casual jokes.
Right.
Every
That shit
other-
was
like,
crazy.
that- like, It's a terrible movie. Like it's a terrible movie, bro. Like Krem didn't make any sense. He didn't have any motivations. He didn't push anybody any farther. Like again, no implications to the broader DC shit.
Real
Could have
Red
been
Skull.
taken down by like, a Green Lantern. Fucking Supergirl is literally like one of the most 3 powerful beings in the universe that we know of right now, and we don't know that at all. Like we didn't get shown that at all. Like it's just ridiculous, and it's not like ridiculous or everything. You do gotta just make like an easy, lighthearted, easygoing movie. But like if they're gonna do that, have her fucking like party more, bro. Like introduce more like
exactly.
DC niggas. Like have it be like a party girl, like in the vein of more like Barbie or some shit where it's like fun. Like I had fun when I went to watch Barbie. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't like the movie
Bro.
with the most substance or whatever, but it was kind of just like,
Bro,
oh yeah,
but
I
they-
got this girl aesthetic.
they had a
stuck
goal.
to it. Yeah,
They
bro.
had a good. I think they were super confused about what they wanted to do with
Exactly,
this movie, bro.
man. Like they
Like,
didn't have no.
They
sense.
didn't know if they wanted to expand the universe or if
There
they
was
wanted
no
to,
direction. Craig Gillespie. Let's see what else he's directed, bro. Because I don't want to roast this nigga before I just start. Like,
Nah, he
I-
hasn't. He hasn't
'Cause I'm-
directed.
I looked
I'm
at
gonna-
other stuff that he's done. And
I'm finna go in
Nah,
on this
he
nigga,
hasn't
bro.
directed shit. This is his first big movie for real. I don't know
Your
what
Friends
episodes
and
he
Neighbors
directed.
is such a mid show, bro. It's such like a
Yo.
It's such a dad show. It's literally
Okay,
just
okay.
fucking
No.
dads.
I'll say this about Your Friends and Neighbors real quick. Is it a good show? Yes. Am I the target audience? No. That's what that is. You saying it's such a dad show, nigga? That means it's probably 10 out of 10 to somebody's dad.
Yeah, mine.
Yeah, okay, see, so I just feel like no, not too much on Your Friends and Neighbors. 'Cause it's like, bro, there's no black people in this whole show. You're like, it's one of those things where like, yeah, I'm not the target audience.
Yo.
Like, I'm just not.
But what is
It's-
this?
It's
What
like
is this show about?
it's about 40-year-old niggas getting freaky and robbing people, bro. Like we not
Yo,
the
that's
target
a dad
audience.
show for real.
We not the target
Yeah,
audience.
that's what I'm saying.
But so we got
and
the
so why? But why? That's what I'm saying. Like, as an
yeah.
executive-
Why did you?
As
Wait,
a,
scroll
you
down,
as
scroll
an
down.
executive, James Gunn, you're saying
You hired
what
this
did he
old
get?
white
the
dude.
nigga
What
who
did you do on
directed
iTunes?
Your
He
Friends.
produced it.
Yeah, bro. Your Friends and Neighbors
So
is,
he knows how to produce something.
No, right?
but it's like one of the most
But, like,
shows ever. And
He
you're
doesn't
like, yeah,
produce
let me give you
real.
Supergirl, bro.
He hasn't directed nothing like for real. Like like I don't see a single movie in here.
He did Dumb Money,
Okay.
which was like. It's
But
a
that's like the
decent
same
movie.
like.
Also, I'm giving Dumb Money like so much more off the story of
I
like
was
what
gonna
actually
say,
happened.
like people. That was also like the time
Yeah,
that it
bro.
came out, and it was a moment, and
like
Yeah,
like
then-
any
Nissan
nigga could like kind
presents.
of land that movie.
No, I'm not gonna lie. This nigga probably a corporate demon.
Well, no.
He got an Audi
Is it
commercial.
Did he direct I, Tonya?
No. Oh,
Yeah.
I guess he directed and produced I, Tonya.
Oh wow, that's the
But-
only movie of his I like.
Bro,
I
but
really like that movie.
You gotta look. And he directed a Cruella.
I didn't watch Cruella.
But you gotta look. This nigga is a corporate demon.
Why
he
is he
got
getting
an
all the
Audi
fucking,
video.
like, why is he getting all the girl movies, bro? Like this
No,
nigga.
let's get a woman in there, bro.
Interesting.
No, I'm not gonna lie, bro.
That is, like, I
He
feel
just
like
looks like a creep to me.
Also,
I'm
why
not
we got
gonna
an
lie.
old white dude directing? If you gonna get a dude, can we at least get a young white
Yeah,
dude
bro.
directing it?
He
Like,
just
a
looks
young
like
nigga.
he looks like
bro.
a
Bro
weirdo
wanted
creep
to
me.
work with
Yeah.
Shotty.
He said,
And I-
"Oh
for, like,
yeah."
like, bro, like
He got a type.
this
He
dude
got a
has
type.
no. This dude has no business directing
No,
like so
bro,
many.
you're not even.
He got a
wrong.
type, bro. You know, he worked with Margot
Hey,
Robbie.
Craig
he worked
Gillespie,
with-
bro,
You
I'm
just
sorry.
can't be-
I'm sorry, bro.
Retire.
That shit was like
Nah,
a,
I'm trolling.
nah, I'm not.
Oh.
That shit was a 3-pack of ass, bro. Retire.
3-pack of ass.
3-pack ass.
Wow.
So horrible. I can never get any of that time in my life back. And the DCU is kind of hoed. Like, because honestly,
real.
niggas are not going to fuck with the next shit after. Like, I don't care what the next movie is. The next movie is what? Fucking Clayface?
Bro, don't get me started
Like,
with that.
the
decision,
fucking
bro.
audiences don't mix. And, like, it would be awesome if you could do this, like, oh, we're trying to do all these, like, different directions. Each direction has to be good. Because you need a common audience. Like, the common audience is going to be DC fans. And if you don't fucking just please them first on, like, the sticking to the comic book stuff, the keeping, like, the shit regular, and, like, then regular niggas are not going to care about the movie. Like, the regular audience who is coming to see Supergirl, they're only coming to see it if the nerds on YouTube, if people like us, if goddamn motherfuckers on Twitter and Reddit and shit are being, like, raving about it and, like, da-da-da, and, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, go crazy about it. If we're all saying it's ass, they're not going to waste the time, because on some level we still have, like, that connection to the world. We're just going to be, like, to our friends and everything, yeah, yo, this was ass. Like, please, like, don't go watch this. But, like, other than that, like, there's no fucking point to, like, try to please somebody else before you please the target audience of DC fans by going into the lore and actually trying to build out some shit, bro. Otherwise, it's just no point. It's stupid.
Well, on that note, I might watch Supergirl again someday.
No, you won't.
That's crazy.
You're only going to watch Supergirl
Yo.
if, like, somebody's like, let's throw on Supergirl, and you're like,
Yeah, I mean, I'll throw it on in the background, you know, like
Okay, see,
Exactly.
you know, it's like shit.
Exactly.
You're
And
not
we
gonna
all
be-
and we all know the situation. I don't need
Think,
to
okay,
talk
okay,
about what
okay, okay,
situation
okay. No, let
that
me
would
let
be
me
in.
really get into
We all know the
this. Let me really get
situation.
into this real quick. Because the other day, folks was trying to throw on a movie for breakfast. They tried to throw on Obsession. I'm not trying to watch that shit right now. They try to throw on Supergirl. Yeah, we can watch that for breakfast. Fuck it. You see what I'm saying?
I'll give it, but I guess I'll give that to you.
Yeah, you know, it's like,
I mean,
okay, sure.
I
Yeah,
guess.
Like, it's early morning. Let me throw on
That's
a
a-
movie for breakfast.
I
I'll
can't
throw on
say
Supergirl.
that's what Supergirl's made for. Streaming, bruh. Streaming.
Facts.
Yeah, this
I was saying-
honestly, if this was straight to streaming, I think people
Gas
would
pack
have liked
screen.
it a
No,
little
it
better.
still would have been just as ass.
I mean, it
People
still would have
just
liked
been
But I
substance,
feel
but
like-
you
I
know,
feel like
it would have been less
It
critical.
would have been like exactly.
bro,
I think
people
more
would just
people would have
like-
just been like, okay.
Yeah, because they would have been like, I'm glad you didn't waste my time by making me go fucking see this in a movie. And I got to see it for free, and I still think niggas wasting my time.
I will say this: I am a little concerned for DC moving forward because Superman really wasn't well. People didn't like that as much as like the nerds or like
Dude.
people that just like Superman, bro.
It would be
I
so-
think they're not trying to make well-received movies because that's the
But
issue
that's
with
dumb.
Marvel.
That's
No, they're
dumb.
not trying to make like a grander. Oh, let's appeal to everybody. Like,
But no,
They
but they're
need
about to,
bro. Like,
dude. They're about to
they
become
don't-
Marvel.
You don't even need to like do a like let's appeal to everybody. You need to like build up to just fucking do what they do in goddamn DC and everything, or like the comics and shit where they have multiple events going at the same time. So you can even have like some space shit going on where it's like yeah, let's say they did do Mongol, right? So if you're building up to Mongol and he's the nigga, right? Mongol is only like a mid-level nigga. Like there's still Darkseid, there's still like the new gods and like all them niggas like above them. Like there's still so many tiers above Marvel, like Mongol in power shit. So like start with some mid-level shit on Earth. Like Batman could be fighting like goddamn League of Assassins. That could be a whole storyline. They're doing the Salvation shit like with Peacemaker. Like do multiple shits, and that way like if you make it like different types of shit, like every like let's say if you're watching like the Clayface movie, right, and they do some shit with Salvation or like they do some shit with like another storyline. Yeah, that could still be like a great artistic and like auteur driven movie, but still building into like the DC universe at the whole time. Because why have it be a DC movie if it's not gonna be in the universe. It just doesn't make sense. If y'all want to do Elseworlds and everything is just doesn't matter, and like everything is like an Elseworlds movie, it takes place in a different universe, that's cool. Just say that. But like, don't make a shared universe and it's not gonna be shared. Like, it's stupid.
All right.
I am curious about to see how Clayface fits into everything. You know?
Bro,
Facts.
I think that's one of the worst decisions they could have made. But
I agree, but it does look good.
that's like, I'm excited for it, but I just feel like,
Who's gonna go see that shit?
bro, no. Here's the thing. Here's the
That's
thing.
what I'm
Body
saying.
dysmorphia.
I could
the target audience,
I could convince my girlfriend to go see Superman. I could convince her to go see Supergirl.
She's not gonna see
Clayface?
I truly think
What are we talking? Like, bro, you just lost like people that don't even like weird names. Like, you just, I don't know, bro.
I won't lie to you at all. I truly think asking my girl to go see Blue Beetle and like us seeing that movie was one of the reasons like we're not together no more. I'm not even bullshitting.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not
Niggas
even
know
bullshitting, bro.
I hate
I'm
Blue
not
Beetle.
even bullshitting.
That was
bro.
such a bad movie.
That's what
too.
happens when you just go see random fucking DC movies that have no. Like,
And it's like, oh,
their
so like,
ass, bro. Like
Bro.
that's it. You can't just be like doing whatever. You have to have a universe where this shit matters, bro.
Dude, this shit matters.
Also,
mainline characters, bro.
this is like I'm gonna have like a girlfriend meter. She was not messing with Supergirl. She said she just didn't really.
That's a good way to. We should
And
have a girlfriend meter.
and mind you, she likes Marvel. She likes DC. She knows like
She invested.
more about all these things,
Yeah.
right? But it's in the sense that like she doesn't care like I care. But
Nah,
like
yeah, bro.
we both looked at each other at the end of that movie. We're like, what happened, bro? And that's all I would say.
Here's the thing, bro. And with that audience too, whether it's like a girlfriend who's not as into all the DC universe stuff, or like a friend or another type of partner, or like whoever you're dragging or you as a nerd are dragging to go see this movie and be like, hey, come see this, come enjoy this with me, just like on some friend type shit. Like, goddamn, they can still get into it on their own by the story that you're introducing originally on screen. If you are trying to make a new story for like the whole screen, it's like, okay, we're really trying to like plan some shit out over the course of years. They can get into that, and like they don't need to know anything else. They'll just remember, oh, I saw this in the last movie, and now I'm bringing it over here. But like, if you're not doing that, bro,
Like wrap
it's
it
just
up.
sad. 4, maybe a 3.
Wow, rating got down.
No,
Crazy.
I'm still gonna. I'll still keep my 7.
I might go down to a 7.5. I don't know. Like I said, I'm the type of person that's like, I go into a movie, shit. I like, I didn't hate it. I didn't have
Hey,
a terrible
bro.
time.
As long as you enjoyed it.
You know,
I'm glad.
I be trying to enjoy parts. It's cool.
Nah,
It
bro.
had some enjoyable parts.
I'm like,
I'm not gonna
okay,
sit here and
man,
say
I'm
From
gonna-
start to end, I was.
I'm gonna try and enjoy it where I can. I'm not gonna like. Micah be watching shit
Yeah,
and he
bro.
be going like he hate it. He gonna find even more shit to hate about it.
That's true.
He gonna figure out a way to get more mad while watching.
If
it.
anything is below a 5 for me, there's a possibility it could just go down. Cause like I feel like the stuff like I don't like, I'll always have more to say about it than
See?
like the stuff I like, cause I know I don't like
That's
it. more.
very true. No, but
Something
I get that.
love,
I
like,
do
it can
get that.
strike me, and I'll be like,
Like,
damn,
I don't
like,
care.
I just love it, bro. Like I won't be able to like, for real, like tell you or like describe some shit about like a Miyazaki film, like unless like I sit down and like write some shit about it.
I just felt that shit.
Yeah, exactly. But like if it's ass, it's like a smack in the face, and like I gotta see that nigga. You know what I mean? It's
Hey,
like-
bro. Well,
But yeah, that is our Supergirl review. Until next time.
let's go.
Yeah, let's see what DC does next.
Lanterns.
I'm excited though. I'm excited.
I'm
We-
excited for Lanterns, bro.
Ooh. We'll talk about it hopefully.
We'll talk about it next time.
All right.
Yeah.
Dos.